Have you ever imagined what would happen if everyone in the world was identical? Think about it. Living, eating, behaving, and doing everything in exactly the same way. It would be so boring, wouldn't it? Luckily, that's not our reality. Today, we know that there are more than 7,000 cultures spread across the 195 countries of the world. From Japan to Argentina or from Russia to Chile, we all do everyday things differently. That's what makes this world so fascinating. I often wonder how is it possible to live on such a big planet with so many different cultures and ways of life and still feel connected? Ever since I was a child, I have been curious about other cultures, about their languages, their behavior, and in general, about people who live differently from me. I remember telling my parents that each culture was like a small universe for me, full of stories, tastes, sounds, and customs just waiting to be discovered. My parents would always laugh and say it was a crazy idea, but how could it be crazy when just by looking over my shoulder, I could see someone with a completely different perspective on life? Now that I'm older, my interest hasn't changed. In fact, it's grown stronger. The idea that every accent, every gesture, every tradition has an incredible story behind still blows me away. The difference now is that I have more tools to discover the world around me. Thanks to the internet, I can connect with people from other countries, explore the reasons behind their customs, and even visit cities and monuments through virtual tours. It makes me wonder, doesn't it make you curious too? Don't you want to know why, for example, Japanese people take off their shoes before entering their homes? Or why Indian women usually have a red dot in the middle of their forehead? The difference now is that it's so easy to find out these things. Nowadays, the internet gives us access to answers and the opportunity to connect with people from these places, ask them questions, listen to their stories, and understand their reasons. I've also discovered that you don't always have to travel far to learn about other cultures. Without getting on a plane, I can enjoy what makes each culture special. Sometimes it's certain restaurants, cultural museums, international experiences, but maybe you can also learn it by learning a new language or listening to their music. But beyond curiosity, I've learned that truly connecting with other cultures requires empathy and open-mindedness. It's about approaching them without prejudice and with a willingness to understand that not everyone does the things the way I do or the way people around me do. And that's okay, because in a world where borders sometimes separate us, there's always a deeper desire to accept and value for who we are. Not for where we live or how we do things, but for the things that make us truly human, our feelings and emotions. So today, I invite you to be curious, empathetic, and brave enough to open your heart to the wonderful diversity that surrounds us. Because the world is full of small universes, and it's up to us to discover them.